Look, the whole incentive approach I fully endorse, and I think it's working. So, for example, we have a program which will start getting implemented in the next few months under the World Bank project, where a village which continues to remain open defecation free, the state government will get extra funds for that, right? And which will be passed on to the village. So I think incentives are very important, whether they're cash incentives or other incentives. You know, we do on a regular basis, collectors, elected officials, even ordinary citizens who contribute, they're honored at national functions. So, you know, there's an incentive for them to perform. It doesn't just have to be money, but many state governments are offering, so there's a cash incentive in many states to motivators. We call them Swachhagrahis. So for every ODF village, they are given an incentive amount. So I agree with you. I think incentives are important. But it's also important to understand that many ordinary citizens, particularly youth, you know, we get all kinds of emails and letters from kids who just want to contribute. So I think it's got to be both. Many people just want to be part of the campaign of this national flagship program. They feel very strongly about it. In Chhattisgarh, last year, over 1 lakh school children, you know, they wrote letters to their parents saying, listen, we need to have toilets at home. We need to make our villages open defecation free. Recently, there was a delegation of school kids. They met me last Saturday. They are, you know, just working on their own on a voluntary basis in their communities, urban and rural, to make them clean. So I think the whole national, it's a movement which is important, but incentives are equally important. To be honest, our sort of motivator in chief is the Prime Minister. You know, he talks about Swachh Bharat on almost every Mann Ki Baat. Wherever he goes, he's making a plug for Swachh Bharat. And I think he's done a great deal to motivate people and overcome cynicism on Swachh Bharat. So that's at a very high level. But all of us need to do it at our levels. And so I'm thinking that what I see in my visits around the country, I'm seeing much more optimism than pessimism. And to be absolutely honest, I think that, you know, we will maybe very soon reach almost a tipping point where the whole issue of usage will become something which people fully internalize of toilets. And I think we're well on our way towards that path. Now, there will still remain pockets of cynicism and pessimism. But I'm very confident that, you know, I think we're well on our path. I think it's unstoppable now. And I think that in all parts of India. And we need to work with states which have more challenges. So, for example, UP, Bihar, Orissa, together these 3 states are about 55% of the sanitation issues in India. So we need to focus more on some states than others. There are states like Gujarat, Haryana, Uttarakhand, which are, you know, above 80–90% coverage. So our job in the center is to work with all states, provide a little more technical assistance and support to states which need it. But I'm thinking now this is no longer a Sarkari program. You know, this is a program, as far as we are concerned, which has penetrated quite deep. It needs to go a little deeper. And I think that a lot of kids have got involved. There's huge enthusiasm among school kids. And in the end, I think youth will prevail. That's our feeling.